Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So, you've heard me say a few times in previous videos how I'm just not a fan of sitting around. And today's no exception. So, as you can see, I'm squinting and you can see that bright thing in the sky behind me over here. It's a sunny day out today and it's a really, I mean, there ain't a cloud in the sky. It's a beautiful sunny day. Middle of the winter, and I'm antsy as usual. And so I want to come down here to the sawmill shed. Haven't been down the sawmill shed in a few weeks. And I say that, you guys have been watching some videos and shorts and stuff that I've been doing. And that was a few weeks ago. I'm a little ahead of schedule. So it is what it is. But I want to come down here because a few weeks ago I did something here at the sawmill shed. And I forgot to bring you guys with me. And I forgot to show you what I was doing. So I'd like to make up for not bringing you guys with me and show you what I did. And hopefully this will help for numerous reasons on the sawmill shed. It's not a big deal, but I like bringing you guys along and showing you the different things that I'm doing. Why else are we building with Boofus if we're not going to be building stuff? So that's really what it is. So I built a little bit of a setup to help with keeping the sawmill shed free of snow and rain. And I think that's the title of what we'll use. The goal of this is to be free of snow and rain. Now I stepped into the sawmill shed here, and you're going to hear some noises here behind me. So I'm going to turn you guys around so you can see what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This big tarp. So this big tarp is what we use to keep the snow and the rain out of the big side of the sawmill shed. This is where, and I'll come over here and show you. This is where we load all the logs. Because if you see, I moved the tarp. See, there's our bunks. Obviously the sawmill. So what I did was, this was shortly after I had the sawmill shed set up here, and you guys have seen this in some of the other videos, that I had this rolled up here at the top. So what I did was I bought this heavy duty tarp. This is not like a cheap box store tarp. This is really rugged, really thick, real thick mill plastic type material, whatever it is. And I bought it for this size of this opening. And the goal was to try to keep the snow and the rain out of here as much as possible so that we just had sawdust. And I didn't have snow and stuff wasn't frozen and thawed and frozen and thawed, because you can see how the sun's coming in here and it shines in here enough and it will thaw stuff out after a certain period of time. And you see, we get, this looks right now, and this is what I want. See how it looks right now? See how we just got sawdust and stuff on the ground? This looks like this in the middle of the summer. Well, it looks the same way in the winter, and that's really what my goal is. Now, I'm not 100% there, because if I take you back here and walk over here a little bit further, there's some snow. As you can see, I've got snow that's come in because I haven't finished this back end yet, which we'll do. That's down the road. But to turn back around here, the goal of this is I want this to be able to roll up. And I've actually had it so that it's rolled up 2 or 3 times. And I think I'm on model number 4. I guess, honestly, I guess that's the best way to say it. This is revision 4, not model 4. This is revision number 4. So what I did initially is I put just some thin black wire. Well, no, I started with rope. And used rope, and I ran it in a couple of pulleys up here and ran it down around, back up, and I had a different piece of pipe here on the bottom, and then I would try to roll this tarp up. That worked a little bit till the rope broke. Then when the rope broke, I had to do this all over again. So then I went with some little black, some wire with a little black plastic on it, and that worked, but that wasn't rugged enough, and it hurt my hands because I was still pulling. I had that pulley there and the pulley over there on the other side. I had those 2 pulleys, but that was it. and the cable would go through those two and then come here, and I'd grab a hold of them and I'd walk all the way, you know, I'd back right back out, and I'd be pulling it back out here. I'd have to go back out here completely in order to get that rolled up all the way. And it worked, and then I ended up wrapping it around this post right here. It did the job for now, for then, I mean. So that's what I went with. Well, now I wanted to do something different. So, like I said, a few weeks ago, I decided that I was sick of this, and I wanted to be able to, this winter, I wanted to be able to saw when I wanted, not saw when I didn't, and still keep this kind of clean in here. I say clean. Clean. This isn't clean. It's covered in sawdust, but it's Sawmill clean. Now, if any of you else have that Sawmill, you might know what I'm talking about. You have just Sawmill stuff, and you have bark, and you have sawdust and whatever, but you don't have frozen stuff. You're not walking on ice and all that stuff, and that's what I was trying to avoid. So now what I have done is I've gone one step further, and I have added, I'll step up here, and then I'm going to turn you around. So, started with a pulley right there. Now, the cable goes down around and outside, or starts outside, whichever way you want to say it. Starts outside, goes down, comes back up inside, comes up to this pulley, over to this pulley, and then I traced it all the way back to these two pulleys to what I want to show you guys, and that is this winch. I put this on a winch. I've been real excited about seeing if this would work. Can I make that winch roll this up? And I've only done this once or twice, but you know what? Let's try it and see what happens. All right, so that tarp has pretty much been out there quite a bit. But now what we're going to try to do is see if it still works. And will this roll up like I want? Now, what I think I'm going to do right there, before we get going too far, is I want to, and this is where I don't have this down, this mastered. I want to kind of get this rolling started. Get this tarp rolled up on this. Which leads me to another problem. The next problem that we've got is, how are we going to make this work? So here's the plan. So what we're going to do is see if this works the way that I had hopes. So, I'll give you guys a little bit different angle here, so you can see that it seems to be winding in okay. And it looks like it's going up like it's supposed to. Wow, that looks fantastic. It worked excellent. So it rolled it all the way up there pretty high. Now I want to take you guys and show you what, see what I mean about, I had the cable hooked outside here. See, I got it hooked there and there. That's the goal. I wanted that cable to be hooked outside and then come inside, so that when this is rolled up, it's just, see, the cable just basically shortened because it's been wrapped around the pulley and the winch. But yeah, I'm very excited. Honestly, I questioned whether or not this was going to work really well. Like I said, I've done, what, 3 or 4 revisions to this, and every time it was always a pain in the butt, and it didn't necessarily work the way I wanted. But now, I got it set up well. Now, what am I doing to power the winch? Real quick, I want to touch on this. So, what I did was, I didn't run power down here from the house. So instead, I bought a solar panel that's up on the roof of the equipment shed. I mean, not equipment shed, the sawmill shed here. And then I'm standing up on the sawmill here so I can turn the camera on in just a second and show you. I have a whole solar setup here. It's a small one, and that was really all the design I wanted, was to be able to run some 12-volt winches and a couple lights. And you guys have seen me work off the lights, underneath the lights more than once. And this is what I've done. So I have the charger controller, I have an inverter, and I have two big, huge deep cycle batteries in the back there. And those deep cycle batteries have been working really well. And what I did is I just hooked, you'll see the wires right there. I hooked the wires from this winch directly to the batteries. Now the solar panels charge the batteries, and then the inverter switches it over to power 120 volt to run these LED lights that I got here, so that we're able to work under the lights when I want to. So that's how I'm powering the winch. And then I have a second winch that's down here, and I use that for this log turner, and that we'll get to at a different time. But for now, I am really, really happy and excited about this tarp and it rolling up like that. That is real simple. I really like that. I like the way it works. And remember how I was talking about clean, having the sawmill shed clean? And I know that's a weird word to use to describe a dirty floor, but this is what I'm talking about. You see how this is just all bare? There's not a bunch of snow and ice and all that other stuff here. All I've got there's your snow line right here, and then that's it. So now what we've got to work on, and this right here is next. So that block, and it's been ripped off because of the wind, I need to put another block in, and then I had a piece of wood sticking out here so that when this tarp was unrolled and it was laying down here, the pipe would go right in here, and the pipe would hit right here so that the wind wouldn't blow the tarp. And that's what I said that, I was talking about that a minute ago, how I was saying how the tarp was blowing a lot just before we started this. I was saying how the tarp was blowing a lot and we needed to figure out how to fix it. That's what I was talking about. And what that broke, so what you're going to see here, see this here on that tarp, or the connection is of the pipe, which you can't see now because it's rolled up in the tarp. But the connection of the two pieces of pipe, coming together, wore on the floor here. So it's still working, but the number one goal that I have of this is I wanted this snow and rain to be out, and I didn't want it to be in here, and I didn't want to keep walking back and forth and keep walking on snow and all that other stuff, because this is the other reason. So when I first got the sawmill, I didn't have this shed. I used the sawmill to build the shed. And what happened was, right out here in the weather, and I had to keep covering up the head of the sawmill every night when I got done with it, and walking, and I had to shovel around the sawmill every time, and I had to shovel the snow out, and I had to do all that stuff. Now, some people may think, well, that's no big deal, just do that, whatever. Well, to me, I like it being so that you don't have to do a lot of work to do the work, if that makes any sense. I didn't want to go out here and spend an hour and a half cleaning the sawmill off just to spend 20 minutes sawing a few 2x4s or whatever the case may be. I wanted to be able to have everything all set in the sawmill shed, and that was the goal. So working really hard, having the sawmill shed out here outside, sawmill shed, excuse me, having the sawmill set up outside, that made me, it drove me, I guess is what I should say, even more to want to take the sawmill and put it under cover. And that's what this is. So it's still a work in progress, because there's always things that you got to do. There's always ways to improve it, which is what I did. And this tarp is a big part of that. So I think this came out fantastic, and it worked awesome. So the next thing we're going to do, like I said, we haven't been out here in a while. So I want to see if the battery is dead on the sawmill. So yeah, that came out pretty good. Battery didn't need to be charged on the sawmill. Tarp works like it's supposed to. Works really, really good. And I'm impressed. We don't have the ice and the snow and everything all over the ground here. I think it came out pretty good. So, are we going to saw some logs? I got just something about that sound of that sawmill just makes you want to saw some logs. But as you can see, we got quite a pile over here, and they're buried in snow. So we'd have to get the tractor, dig them out. Are we going to do that? I don't know. If you want to find out, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Like this video, and come back for the next episode of Building with Bufus, and we'll see if we do some sawing. Appreciate you all stopping in. I appreciate all of you watching. I really enjoy having all of you guys tuning into the channel. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts. Communicate. I'll respond as much as I possibly can. I'll even bring up some of your stuff on the videos if I need to, and if we can discuss some more. But till then, we'll see you guys later.